This news update is brought to you by...
Everyone's looking for more space.
How many pairs of shoes do you need?
Closet space.
Circle again, I think I see one.
Parking space.
And that is how Pythagoras theorem works, understand?
Even headspace. But when it comes to data storage, MyCloud from Lime has plenty of room for you. Upgrade to a Lime data plan of 500 megs or more and get 3 gigs of MyCloud data storage free. It's great for storing photos, music, and much more. So don't delete it. Store it on MyCloud from Lime. It's the only space to be.
Upgrade to Lime!
It's Tuesday, January the 27th, 2015, and this is the Barbados Today Morning News Update, our 5th anniversary edition. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. We begin with news that 2 plantations to which the state-run Barbados Agricultural Management Company is indebted have been placed on the auction block with a total starting bid of $17.6 million. Investigations by Barbados Today revealed that Thicket and Darrow's plantations, which the BAMC has been leasing from owner Alan Kinch for some time now, are among 10 commercial and residential properties put up for sale and which, if sold, would earn him a minimum $21.6 million. Kinch tells Barbados Today he was auctioning off the plantations because he was abandoning agriculture, which he said was not making any money, adding that the BAMC also owed him an undisclosed amount of rent from as far back as 2013.
They're not paying. They did not pay last year's rent. They paid only a portion of the year before. This year's rent is now due, coming due in 2 months' time. And all they tell me is that they are waiting on government to give them the funds to be able to pay last year's rent. I understand that they are not even paid the plantation second payment for the sugarcane crop from last year. I would be surprised if any of the plantations will even employ anyone and harvest the crop this year if they're not paid.
The local investor said he has had enough of the frustration involved in the agricultural sector, adding that predial larceny was another major stumbling block, forcing farmers to give up. Kinch said it was now necessary to find other sources of finance and embark on alternative ventures.
Well, to raise funds for doing other projects, as well as to get out from the agricultural side of the business, because I've been concentrating on agriculture for many years and only recently got back into tourism, which I was in 20 years ago.
The commercial banking sector has hit back at Government Senator Irene Sandiford Garner over comments she made regarding the Tax on Assets Bill 2015, which will see credit unions and insurance companies joining banks in paying a 0.20% per annum levy on assets of $40 million or more. Sandiford Garner told the Senate last week that a commercial bank was increasing fees in anticipation of the passing of the legislation. Senator Alwyn Adams also joined her in suggesting that the move by the bank in question underscored the need for those financial institutions to pay more in taxes to government. But President of the Barbados Bankers Association, Glenn Harrison, says some of the comments made were seen as protection for credit unions against the new tax. Harrison also dismissed Sandiford Garner's claims of a bank prematurely increasing fees.
Customers have the right of choice, and even from one bank to the other, the charges, the difference of customers have the right to determine bank A versus bank B. So there's no clandestine move by any bank or the industry to use charges as a way to recover any money lost through taxes on assets or any other type of levying that's done against them.
Meanwhile, the Bankers Association president says that even though the new tax on assets has hit them hard in the pockets, they are still on board with it because they have to play their part in the wider scheme of things.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble
It's a celebration and it's just for you. It's Barbados Today's birthday bash and we are big on giving. Join the party and dance away with this fantastic deal. Book a full-page graphic ad during our birthday week, January 26th to 30 for an unbelievable $500. Or book 5 email blasts. Or better yet, take both offers and get great value. Join the celebrations on the #1 media platform of choice. RSVP with our Barbados Today birthday team or Misa and Tamisha at 417-1000. Let's get this party started.
In regional news, the entire government service in Bermuda is expected to be thrown into disarray this morning. That's because the Bermuda Trade Union Congress has called out all public service employees for a special meeting today after government officials failed to turn up yesterday for negotiations on outstanding industry relations issues. The Ministry of Education has also ordered the closure of schools today since there would be no teachers to teach. Speaking yesterday, a Bermuda Public Service Union President Jason Hayward said the government officials' no-show was disrespectful.
Unfortunately, we have to inform the members of the public service that there was no meeting this afternoon. Government was supposed to meet us at 3 o'clock. They asked for an extension to 3:30. After 3:30, they called back and asked for extension for 5 o'clock. We waited around to 5 o'clock. No government official showed up. They then informed us that they were on their way. We waited to 35 minutes to 6. Still no government official showed up. So members of the BTUC left, dissatisfied with the lack of respect that was shown towards us. So what we've decided to do is all public service employees are to report to the BRU 9 o'clock.
In more regional news, the Speaker of the House of Representatives in Trinidad has been caught up in controversy. It's over a perceived mixing of politics in judicial affairs. Senior Counsel Martin Daly is expressing serious concern about the situation. Daly says a statement by Speaker Wade Mark that he was notified by the High Court of a matter involving Finance Minister Larry Hawaii and the Sunshine newspaper was cause for concern and, if true, requires immediate attention at the highest levels. The senior lawyer said it would be obvious to most citizens that there are grave dangers if there is politics in court business or if the High Court appears to be involved in political business. And finally, Kurdish forces have driven Islamic State militants from the Kobani, ending a 4-month battle for the northern Syrian town. The fighters from the Popular Protection Units were said to have entered outlying areas in the east of the town after the jihadists retreated. The U.S. said the anti-ISIS forces were in control of 90% of the town. Kobani was seen as a major test of the U.S.-led coalition's strategy to combat ISIS in Syria with airstrikes. Tens of thousands of people fled over the nearby border with Turkey after ISIS launched an offensive in September, capturing about 300 nearby villages before entering the predominantly Kurdish town itself. And that's our Barbados Today morning news update. We will be back again this afternoon, but until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also, tune into Channel 101 on Lime TV to get all the latest news and sports. We are also on partner station Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.
This news update is brought to you by...
Everyone's looking for more space.
How many pairs of shoes do you need?
Closet space.
Circle again, I think I see one.
Parking space.
And that is how Pythagoras' theorem works. Understand?
Even headspace. But when it comes to data storage, MyCloud from Lime has plenty of room for you. Upgrade to a Lime data plan of 500 megs or more and get 3 gigs of MyCloud data storage free. It's great for storing photos, music, and much more. So don't delete it. Store it on MyCloud from Lime. It's the only space to be.